into this paper. I can't come through right now, but I gotta hit you later. Sending picture down for the dick, but I can't save it. Just line up a play, bitch, it's a risk, but I'ma take it. Whoa, just ate a shrimp, my heart racing. Gotta feed my mind, cause them folk get complacent. Now I value time, tryna boost my concentration. Fuck tryna get high, boy, this shit by elevation. Okay, whoa, hey, 1.5, I'm tryna get jiggy. I fell in love with the lights in the city. Thick, she pretty, she gotta come with me. Match out my name, the B, I get busy. Float on the bill like a motherfucking frisbee. Say it's too much, the bad, I'm a grist. We blowing like water, I flush out a kid. I'm tryna kill that piece like kid. There I go, ayy ho. She finna bust it loose out the rim. In it slow, she loving the stroll. Ask for more, I got plenty. Check my phone, I gotta go. I missed the play, that's one too many. Treat that paper just like Kyla Pratt. I'm proud of every penny. Into the paper. I can't come through right now, but I gotta hit you later. Sending picture down for the dick, but I can't save it. Just line up a play, bitch, it's a risk, but I'ma take it. Whoa, just ate a shrimp, my heart racing. Gotta feed my mind, cause them folk get complacent. Now I value time, tryna boost my concentration. Fuck tryna get high, boy, this shit by elevation. Okay, let's go.
Sauce, man. My motherfucking brother, man. What's good with it, folks? What's up with it, G? My boy Sauce on this motherfucker. What's good with it, bro? Let's see what's going on with the dude, David, man. Remember, a couple weeks ago, I covered a story about this artist and a kid was found in the trunk of his Tesla. Let's see what's up with it. We got some updates on it.
More gang, I have an update for you guys on the David situation, but don't get your hopes up because this is a little bit of an update that might just make your blood boil a little bit. Okay, this might upset a few people. We've all been waiting for justice, but it's one of those ones where it's like I'm about to tell you how can I put this, man? I'm about to give you an update on how much or how little the authorities are actually doing about the David situation, and then ironically, at the very same time, I'm going to give you an update on how much more damning evidence is still coming out.
Boys, I caught him right before I fell out. This joint interesting, man. I was laying down myself and rolled me one up, and I said, shit, I might as well smoke one with the guys. Might as well smoke one with the guys, but yeah, this it's super interesting because I'm 100% sure if a body get found in the trunk of my car, I'm finna be locked up. If a body get found in the trunk of your car, you gonna be locked up until whatever happen. I'm like, so now that's the way to beat jail? Just throw the body in the trunk, huh? And the police won't lock you up? Cause why this kid not in jail yet? It's wild.
In spite of the fact that the authorities are doing absolutely nothing about this situation, okay? I'm a little bit tight, if I'm honest with you. I'm a little bit tight about this update. But I've just got to give it to you. I just got to give it to you straight, okay? I gave you a very big update about a day or two ago, okay? And that there are a couple of new things that have come out, but again, you're gonna be as pissed off as I am once you see this, okay? So TMZ have given a update. Apparently, Harvey Levin or Lenville, whatever his name is, he has spoken to the LAPD, who have given him a personal update, and it is a bit of a nothing burger, but it's like a sort of, once again, it's like another reverse nothing burger where it's like how little the
I'm telling you, Sauce, if you end up catching the body, just throw it in the trunk, bro, for a couple days. Let the police find it on their own and be like, damn, I didn't know that shit happened. What the fuck? And they were not like, I mean, apparently, nigga David ain't in jail yet.
Cops are doing is an update within itself, and you're basically, what you're going to hear is that, yeah, there's nothing going on, they got nothing, no progress whatsoever on the case, and then I'm going to show you a bunch of stuff that is basically going to just make you think like, oh wow, like there's just we're just going to let the evidence pile up and pile up and pile up and do nothing. It's crazy. Okay, so let's see what Harvey said.
So let's talk about David and Celeste Rivas. We have spoken with people at the LAPD today, and they are not close to making an arrest. We are told it is, quote, nowhere imminent that an arrest will be made. That doesn't mean there won't be one, but there is a chance there won't be one in the sense that we don't even know if this was a homicide.
So they still nowhere near making an arrest, nowhere near even knowing if this was a homicide. They still don't know if she just got in that trunk herself and just passed away. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, because that's what happened.
All right. Okay, LAPD. All right. Let's keep going. Come on.
And we pushed today to find out and could not get an answer on whether the medical examiner has weighed in and whether the toxicology findings are in. It would seem to me that in LA, even though it can take several months for toxicology to come in, that given the nature of this case, we are now talking mid-November, they must have the tox results by now. And again, it could show that, and this is just hypothetically, Celeste Rivas died from, say, a drug overdose. That's not a homicide. So there obviously is something if her body indeed was cut up, because that's mutilation of a body and that's a crime. But it's not murder. It's not manslaughter. And that's what everybody is focused on right now. So
what?
Does the LAPD have the goods?
What about the S crimes, man? I feel like it is a slap in the face from the authorities, because we're hearing these things and saying, well, there's no proof. We've got absolutely no proof that crimes occurred whatsoever. It's a minor, bro. This is a minor. All right, no crime. All right, okay.
To set their sights on an individual, the only way they can do that is once they know what the manner of death was. Again, if the manner of death was not foul play, there may well not be any kind of homicide here. And we pushed, and we cannot get an answer that they're close to making an arrest, that they have a suspect. All we're told is it is not imminent. We are 2.5 months in here. They must have the toxicology report by now. And, you know, if they've got video of somebody putting the body in the Tesla on Doheny Drive, that doesn't mean that person is responsible for the death of Celeste Rivas. It just means that they put a body in a car. And of course, you can talk to that person, and maybe that person will talk. Maybe that person won't talk. Maybe that person has direct knowledge of who did what, but we don't know any of that. The only reason I'm giving this update now is after having this conversation with LAPD, it does not feel like we're going to find out today or this week or anytime soon that somebody is responsible for her death. Again, it could be that three things. One is...
So it's a nothing burger, right? But it's an interesting nothing burger, okay? No arrest is imminent, all right? And people saying they don't trust TMZ and all this kind of stuff, okay? If no arrest is made, that will be pure insanity and a showcase of inadequacy for the police department in charge. People are saying they paid him to go that route, all right? Anyway, look, just forget all of that. Forget all of that, all right? It's crazy. I'm not going to just keep saying the same stuff over and over again, but I've said it numerous times. Like, if I get caught with a dead body in my car, I'm definitely going to jail. But for some reason, in this case,
facts,
nobody's going to jail. Now,
that's a fact, bro. If myself or any one of us get caught with a dead body in our trunk, bro, we're not just going to be able to sit and live our lives comfortably while the justice system figure out if we're innocent or guilty. Our ass going to jail. So I'm trying to figure out, how is this dude running around free? It don't make sense.
I've got a few new pieces of information, a few new follow-ups on the last video that I did. And again, in light of this idea that there's absolutely, like, just, you know, no progress by the authorities in spite of everything that we've seen online, there's a couple new things that are going around. Now, one thing that is very creepy that's been going around that I think is just another thing that will make your blood boil, okay, is this clip, right? They're saying, what happened to Celeste? Video, emails, and 911 calls tell a story. Now, this is a whole breakdown, okay? And I'll read you the breakdown before I show you the video, because there's something about this video that just makes me so angry and upset. Okay, but you'll see what this video is, and I'll read you the post first. It says, this is an edited repost since I first didn't realize this was a viral trend about...
Bruh, Sauce, we'll be trying to figure out who gonna send us some commissary, man. We'll literally be trying to figure out who gonna bail us. We're gonna be trying to figure out how to get out of jail. We damn sure wouldn't be able to comfort in our own homes throughout the process. Man, J23 salute.
Surprising your girlfriend. We can see David standing on the bed of his Donny house with his pants sagging down to his ankles. We also see an elaborate display of gifts for the person in the video. Cash, bracelets, Yeezy clothing, pink shorts, a Tanrio Hello Kitty, Pokemon cards, as well as 2 other unidentified items. Now, these are toys for children. I've got a couple of Pokemon cards myself. I actually got 1 Pokemon card. Actually, no, that's cap. All right. I've got Pokemon cards on my desk, all right? I pulled a couple Pokemon cards in a video.
Trap, we don't give a damn about your Pokemon cards, to be totally honest. Let's keep it moving.
Recently, all right? So this doesn't mean anything necessarily, right? That doesn't mean anything necessarily, but is definitely a bit weird, all right? It's not Valentine. I bought these for myself for fun because I saw them for sale randomly and I was like, let me treat myself, all right? But the context matters, okay? This video was originally posted to David's TikTok, but has since been deleted. I do not know the exact date that this TikTok was posted, but it was shared to their Discord server by Xerx on Valentine's Day 2024 at 8 p.m. with the caption, "Oh nah, the Kanye shirt." According to Celeste's brother Matthew, Celeste disappears for the first time on Valentine's Day 2024 after leaving to attend a movie with David and never returning. The very next day, on the 15th of February 2024, 911 call log showed that the Riverside County Sheriff's Department receives a call at 9:18 a.m. for the umbrella code term MNCRIMI. We know that this is the call to report Celeste as missing, as this is the date listed on the flyers. In my opinion, very important, in my opinion only, in my opinion, what this tells me, in my opinion, that I discern from this as I form my own opinion, is that he allegedly picked up Celeste to take her to a movie on Valentine's Day, probably was supposed to take this minor back home, and didn't. He was feeling himself. He was having too much fun on Valentine's Day. She stayed the night. And then the family are calling the next day, 9:18 a.m. First thing in the morning, all right, for all the people that disrespected the family, said, oh, the family were in on it, family let this happen.
Yeah.
Straight away in the morning, she's not there, we're calling the police, right? That's when she's first reported missing, allegedly, okay?
Yeah, set up on point.
On the 16th of February 2024, so that's 2 days after Valentine's Day, and she's just gone missing, an anonymous source shared the family's missing post on their Instagram story, and I showed you that in the last video. And that girl that is a friend of David's, Asia, she responds to the user's story saying, bro, this is my friend's girlfriend. The user replies, is there a way you can confirm she's 13? And Asia responds, what the F, you're lying. So you've taken this, allegedly, in my opinion, you've taken this minor out for a date on Valentine's Day. You've not brought her home. You've gone from overnight to 2-3 nights. Okay. On the 17th of February, cousin Wendy posted to Facebook, help us find her, and shared Dora's Celeste missing persons post with the flyer. It's been alleged that on the 19th of February at 4:13 a.m. the email, which I showed you again in the last video, you can go check that out. All of this stuff's quite well documented. I don't want to just keep bringing the same facts up over and over again. But as you saw in the previous video, right?
What's creepy about this, bro? The creepiest shit about it all, even if he don't get charged with her death or her being found in his trunk, even if he walked free from all that, it looked like he's gonna get away with dating and sleeping with a minor as well. Cause we ain't seen no charges or no official police talk about him being with a minor. So that's like, for me, that's like the creepiest part of all this shit.
An email was allegedly sent and received to someone at David's campaign, believed to be at the time Josh Marshall. Now that sentence doesn't make sense, but basically someone as part of his team. All right, it's further alleged that Marshall sends a screenshot of the email to David, who sends a copy to a friend of Celeste. That was the email that basically said, this is a missing 13-year-old. The talk around the town is that she's with David. Her family's very worried to send her back. Got carried away on Valentine's Day, right? It says, prior to the email's release, we've been told that someone in Celeste's family had emailed Josh Marshall, and the very next day Celeste shows up. 911 call logs can prove this. On February the 20th, 2024, at 12:13 a.m., after following up to Celeste's house for 3 days, Riverside County Sheriffs get another call for MNCRIMI. We can deduct that this is the family calling to report Celeste as no longer missing. So here we have a 13-year-old Celeste being showered with expensive gifts and cash inside the bedroom of her 18-year-old boyfriend on the date that she's first considered a missing person. Valentine's Day, no less. And in the screenshot, you can see that her user is Kazwala. Xerx is that user. He changed the appearance of his username to that after the news broke of Celeste's body being identified. Now I'm going to show you this video, and this is just gross. Now, I can't confirm for sure, but what it appears to me, in my opinion, that I'm discerning from watching this video, my reaction and interpretation of this video, which I didn't create, I can't vouch for its authenticity or its source, but what it looks like to me is that this is a video of the missing minor, who I guess would have been 13 years old at the time, filming what looks like, in my opinion, her boyfriend showering with her with gifts on Valentine's Day on an overnight stay when she's supposed to be getting back to her family, and she ends up staying there night after night. Look how this video is just gross. Honestly, it's just actually gross.
My gosh. Oh my god.
Look how small these clothes are. Hello Kitty, a bunch of cash. Like bro, the text that's underneath this post leads me to believe that this is the point of view of a 13-year-old child being groomed by an adult, being showered with gifts and being taken away from their family. That's what this post leads me to believe. I'm not saying that absolutely for sure that's what's happening, that's what's actually being depicted here, but that's what it looks like, and it's disgusting.
Did they actually did this?
Hang on.
That's disgusting.
Look at his little face at the end as well, right?
My gosh. Oh my gosh. Did they actually did this?
Saying, Day, you actually did this. Pants sagging, filming her. Look at this piece of work, man. Day, you actually did this? Day, like, did you actually do this? Like, for real, did you actually do this? Day, you actually did this? Like, Day, you actually did this? Day, you actually did this?
Hey,
yeah?
yo, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Day, you did this.
Nah.
Disgusting, right? Disgusting, okay. Now, I've got another thing that I want to show you guys, just following up from what we discussed in the previous update, okay? There was this whole thing about her being seen at the concert, okay, beside the stage, and it seems, from what I've seen, in my opinion, it seems like that is her besides the stage. What it seems like from the post that I've seen publicly. Now we're seeing more stuff come out that basically seems to suggest that someone noticed Celeste in the pictures on the Discord. Somebody noticed, they tagged whoever it was. I'm, in my opinion, thinking it's Celeste, but that's just my opinion. At deleted user is you. And that's the photo where Celeste actually does appear beside the stage, right? So this user in the Discord, right, and this is in June 2024, says, oh my God, it's you, tags her. And look what happens next. Oh my God, it's you. And they clap back and they said, don't make me ban you. Now they're calling her Kylie here. Maybe there's different names. I don't know, all right? I don't know. It says, I already made a post about this, but maybe you guys didn't understand clearly what I was saying. So as you can see, someone sent a picture of David and his little sister on stage. The user Benji then tagged a deleted user, which is the deleted user that is Celeste's account, and said, it's you. This is definitely not coincidental. Who else could he be talking to? Who else is in the picture that was in his Discord chat? Can't be his little sister. Don't make me ban you. Don't make me ban you for noticing that I'm here. Like,
What?
don't make me ban you for exposing this, like, horrible secret that's going to ruin everything. The don't make me ban you is crazy. Because she probably didn't want people to connect her face to the account. But then people are saying they're calling her Kylie when Kylie said he'll ban him. So I don't know. There's been a lot of talk about this being this big secret, all right? It says, I get that every deleted account shows up as deleted user. That's not what I'm arguing. I'm saying the context makes it obvious who he was talking to. Benji said it's you in direct response to the picture. The only person in the photo who was also in the Discord at the time was Celeste, not the little sister and not anyone else on stage. So whoever that deleted account was, they clearly recognized themselves in the photo. And the deleted user immediately replied with, don't make me ban you, which matches her energy and the way that they used to joke around. It wasn't some random deleted account popping up out of nowhere. So no, I'm not assuming based on the name deleted user. I'm going off who was in the picture, who was in the Discord, and who actually responded to the tag. All of that lines up with her. Well, considering the last message on the second screenshot, it's someone named Kylie that I believe was a mod on the server.
Man. We'll check back in when dude catch some charges, bro. Just knowing this man running around free.
Era where all of Lawbury's music friends.
And they found a whole trunk in his car. Is out of control. A whole trunk in his car. Wow. But they found a whole body in his car. Is out of control, man. They say
we just got a report.
They said 6. What? Yeah, they saying 6'9" mama almost got unalived today, G. Let's see what happened.
That 4 gunmen broke into 6ix9ine's home last night, held his mama at gunpoint, and made her show them where his valuables were. He wasn't home. He was actually streaming with Jack Doherty somewhere in Miami. There's nothing in this world, bro, that I hate more than a trifling street dude, bro. Yo, these people are disgusting. They left their house, and because they didn't want to get a job, they didn't want to go out and work.
Insurance scam. Man, it's an insurance scam, bro. 6ix9ine hired them niggas to do that.
For something or grind for something. They took they funky behind to somebody else's house with a gun, held their mama at gunpoint, and traumatized her because you don't want to get a job, you don't want to work for nothing. I don't know how anybody can support these dudes, bruh. I hate a street dude, a gang member, a degenerate. They're trifling human beings, bruh. Who in their right mind would think this is okay? Yo, I'll be real, man. Right, like that little like
man, he hired them dudes. This is an insurance scam, bro. They so gentle. They real gentle and caring with his mama, cuz she supposed to be getting pushed around, snatched up, and some more shit.
Like 3-strike policy? Nah, bruh. You do something like this, life in prison, bruh. We're not even asking no questions. 6ix9ine broke his silence on the situation earlier today. He was pretty emotional in his response, as he should be. His mother got held at gunpoint. by trifling people, right? Unhinged, trifling, lazy, broke, no good for nothing, disgusting human beings. But I also think he was also emotional because he understands, for the most part, this is like 95% his fault.
What's up? So I want to make this video to clear up all the fake news and rumors. So the world knows this. It's a fact. I'm on house arrest. I've been on house arrest. I think everyone in America and everyone across the world knows that I'm on house arrest. Yesterday, they allowed me to leave for work. People, I guess, saw that I was on live stream with Jack Doherty. They took that opportunity to do some shit. Like I said, it's me, so I get it. The rules are different for me.
Bro, you hired them dudes to do that. I don't care what nobody say. Listen to me, y'all. He hired them dudes to do that. It's an insurance scam. Do not believe this shit.
But if it was your favorite artist, your favorite actor, and that was done, they don't get no cool points for that. My mom is 60 years old. Y'all know I'm supposed to come home. Y'all know I'm home all the time. I'm on house arrest. So y'all take the opportunity that I'm not home. Y'all see me on live stream with Jack Doherty in Miami, and y'all do that. That's shit. That's whack. Get no coupon for. I don't think nobody respects that shit.
I don't think even a bigger 6ix9ine hater will see a video of his mama being held at gunpoint at 60 years old and think that's cool. These dudes are trifling. They're disgusting. Nobody.
No, I don't think it's cool. I think it's an insurance scam. I absolutely think it's an insurance scam. What a man! What it do, bro?
It's co-signing that, bro. It's horrible, right? But here's where 6ix9ine play a role in this. Before this robbery, 6ix9ine has done multiple streams showcasing his house, showcasing where he lives, doing house tours. He even did multiple interviews at his home. I know that Adam did an interview with him, Trapper Ross did an interview, Vlad did multiple interviews. He was moving reckless with his location. The way 6ix9ine was moving with his location, you would think he was like a civilian or something. You would think that he didn't get multiple bloods, 10+ year sentences. You would think the Latin Kings weren't actively looking for him. On top of showing people his location, 6ix9ine was also showing people that he had hella money just laying around in his home.
Come for the blind date.
Okay. Oh, the cash?
No.
Oh, sorry. How much cash is that?
Well, it's fake.
From my eye estimate, I probably counted about $150,000 on the bottom shelf of that closet. So he was showing people the crib, showing them he got hella money, and to make things worse out of all of this, 6ix9ine was actively telling people he didn't have any security whatsoever in the home.
What the system is. Let's go. Look this up. They say 6ix9ine can't have armed guards. You can't have guns around you.
Really? Okay. Didn't know that.
Look it up. We appealed it. In the appeals court, 3 higher judges said, how are you going to blast this kid's cooperation and then take his guns away? Overturn the court's ruling.
So you could have armed security.
Gave me guns back.
Right.
Right?
And we're in Florida, so you could have a carry permit pretty easily.
Now watch this. March 12th, 2025. I get raided. They find a gun in here, right? It's concealed. It's permitted, right, by my brother. The judge.
It's concealed? I don't understand that part.
It's licensed. He has a license.
Okay,
carry.
yeah, your brother's gun.
Yeah.
Right, got it.
My brother gives, there's a property. He gives the document.
Right.
This is mine. My brother has nothing to do with it. The judge rules April 21st. I'm stripping his gun license away.
Whoa. Okay.
Right?
That's crazy.
Why am I paying a security, right? This guy's armed in the mall. I'm no longer able to have licensed security.
Jeremy, salute.
You understand me now?
I feel you.
I feel you, right?
You're in a catch. You're in a catch 22.
I could put my glasses on.
Damn if you do.
Can I put my glasses back on?
Go for it.
Tell me you're asking for people to rob you without asking for people to rob you, bruh.
Waterman called him a wig wearing punk. Damn. Hey, I'm still leaning towards he paid those guys to do that, bro. I'm still leaning towards this insurance scam.
Like, what do you think was gonna happen if you said that publicly, bruh? Like, what was the benefit of even saying that? You think that the fans are gonna rally behind you and come to the courthouse to petition for you to have armed security? Probably not, bruh. Like the interview did numbers, but that audience is probably not gonna rally behind you to have a judge like reinstate your armed security guard. But what I can tell you is the formula is pretty simple here and it's not rocket science. You're somebody who's hated because you ratted on gangbangers and you're polarizing and you talk trash about a lot of people, which that's why we love you, that's why I love you. You keep a lot of valuables in the house. You show the location of the house and then you let them know, oh, by the way, I don't have any armed security. I'm not allowed to have guns in my home. I'm on house arrest. I'm on paperwork right now. So if I had a gun in his home, I'm going to jail for a very long time and I don't want to go to jail for a very long time. So you just told a world of criminals here's where I live. I have no guns. Even if you see security here, they have no guns. But as he just said, he don't live with security.
I ain't gonna fake. That's too sweet. But he worked for the police though. That's like kind of too sweet for real. That's like, oh damn, yeah, that's easy money. But he worked for the police, so you get caught, your ass going to jail for a long time, G. You get caught, it's over with. So, damn.
He don't keep security in his own. It's just him.
Dope cars, what it do, bro? Salute to you.
And now you're asking yourself, how did this happen? Bro, it happened because you talk too much. You went on those interviews and said a tad bit too much. But the dumbest part about all of this too, though, 6ix9ine, knowing his situation, is still out here starting beef and antagonizing street dudes. That's what I don't understand. Yo, if I knew that I can't carry a gun, if I knew that I can't have armed security, if I knew that I can't really operate how I want to operate or fully protect myself, the last thing I'm doing is starting beef. The last thing I'm doing, bro, is cussing out people or dissing rappers or dissing street dudes. Not that's the last thing I'm doing, bro. All right, that's the last thing I'm doing. I'll be a church mouse. I will try to squash all the beef possible, right? It's not happening. Now it looks like 6ix9ine is now trying to take that approach, right? He's now trying to take the church mouse approach. He's now trying to go down the approach of, hey, let's all be friends. I'm pushing peace and positivity, but it's literally too late, bro. After this incident, 6ix9ine announced that he's dropping a Christian song. So Young Thug was right. You feel me? If you rap, you got to make Christian music now. 6ix9ine really dropped a Christian song after this incident, bro. So he's now starting to realize that the malarkey and the tomfoolery that he's been doing is not worth it. At the end of the day, bro, peace is the only thing that really matters to. Yo, if me having $100 million came with no peace, I'm turning in that $100 million. Peace is what we value the most as humans. And unfortunately for 6ix9ine, he is in a situation right now where it's almost impossible for him to have peace. If he intends on having a thriving career, if he intends on still getting paid for these interviews, because there's only so long and so much you can talk about your life story. Until people are gonna want to have to ask you about your opinions on certain things. And if you're 6ix9ine, you have made a living off of giving controversial opinions. Now 6ix9ine,
Mike, what it do? 6ix9ine ain't no real Christian. Shit. Man, I bet he found God when he was trying to get up out of jail, telling on them people, God, please let me up out of here. I'm gonna tell them folks everything. That's what he need to rap about, how he gave his life to the Lord and gave all his homeboys to the police.
is getting paid, I believe, anywhere from $10,000 to $20,000 per interview. That $20K ain't worth me doing that interview and dissing all the popular rappers who live in proximity to me. And now I gotta watch over my shoulders and I don't even have a—
Hey man, appreciate you coming through, Mike. We be chilling, bro. We be chilling like a big dog over here, bro. Glad to have you, G.
God ain't nothing to play with, man. All right, so 6ix9ine in his caption, if he's being real, I applaud him. He says, the devil is working hard, but my Lord Jesus Christ works even harder. Amen. Shout out to you, buddy. All right, you should feel this way. And if it's real, I applaud you. But you still throwing up the money, you still bolstering wealth, you know, while still living in an unsecure home, while on house arrest with your mother. I don't think that's wise. And that tells me you ain't learned a goddamn thing from this situation. Not one, not an iota of a thing that you learned from this situation. But also, if you look at 6ix9ine's like recent behavior, you kind of have to ask yourself, is this new, like, I believe in God, I'm a humble, like, is this real? Because it was just a couple weeks ago when 6ix9ine—
Okay, check this out. Number one, I'm still going with this insurance scam and he paid them dudes to do that. Number two, if it is real, take all that money off the floor and move your mama out of that house. That's number two. Move Mama Dukes up out of there, cuz. ASAP. Gotta get out of there. Number three, you gotta move too as well, cause now them folks know where you at. They come back whenever they feel like it. Step number four, shut up, bro. Shut up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's about it right there.
Now was taunting the Latin Kings and telling them that he's gonna get back on them even if he gives life.
Bro say he adding that to the playlist. Hey, I hope not.
The things you get life for is murder. So what? Are you saying like you're threatening to murder the Latin Kings?
Say it again. Boosie tried to hype some people up. Somebody need to get them. Somebody got it. He said, I got they bond and never made they bond.
And mind you, listen to me. For the people that talk about, 6ix9ine, the only reason I'm going to get my get back, even if it give me life, nigga, trust me. The reason for that. Did they pay their bond? He's still in jail right now. Maybe one came out, had nothing to do with it. It got probably to do with his pops. I'm going to get life. Even, I'm going to get my get back, even if I get life, nigga, trust me.
That was his.
Now you're right about that, Mike. Yeah. Oh, Danny boy gonna talk now. I wonder what he gonna say now though.
Right, not just towards any group, but towards the Latin Kings in Miami, while showcasing where you live, showcasing your address, and then dropping your location, and then
what a man say, he can't be trolling and saying he believes in God. That's contradicting. Bars.
Letting them know you have no security, you have no guns in your house, and you can't have no guns or security. Man, good luck, man. All right, that wasn't smart. Now the people who robbed them, they were black men, for sure black. So I adopted like.
And he paid them to do so. Let's keep it a bean, Flacco. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button if y'all believe 6ix9ine paid them dudes to come in and rob him. And this is an insurance scam. Cause I'm looking at the video, bro, and they was like way too gentle with his mom, which. Respect. I don't want to see nobody mama get roughed up in no type of situation, but you know what I mean, if we being realistic about it, home invasion robberies, armed robberies usually end up a little bit more violent.
Kings had anything to do with this, but I'm just saying, like, yeah, this is how reckless 6ix9ine was, right? 6ix9ine was waging war on the Latin Kings, knowing he can't be around guns, nor have guns in his vicinity, even with his security guards. And at that point, bro, if my security guard can't have a gun, they not no security, bro. Like, at that point, bro, you just a victim too, man. But y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, man? Do y'all believe those interviews played a factor in 6ix9ine house being raided? You know,
man, I believe that man paid them boys to do that. That's it, nothing more, nothing less. Rock Nation is ruining the lives of Akademiks' friends. How? But before we get there, what happened to Travis Hunter? They say Travis Hunter got hurt, y'all. Y'all put me down. I guess we finna figure out, but yeah, let me see what's going on with Travis Hunter, man.
NFL draft in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Nah, that robbery wasn't fake. Dude got robbed hella times. That one robbery just made it to the media waves. Woo! Don't let the people rob and think you soft enough to tell on them with no consequence. Yeah. Okay. Appreciate y'all tapping in with me.
We already knew who was going number 1. That was Cam Moore to the Tennessee Titans. The Cleveland Browns owned the number 2 pick after the Titans, but we just didn't know who the rest of the teams would take. It was a toss-up. And that's interesting because another team, the Jacksonville Jaguars, would pay heavily to get the number 2 pick from the Cleveland Browns. The Jaguars initially had the number 5 pick. So what did they do? They would trade their number 5 overall pick, their second pick, which was 36, a 4th round pick, number 126, and their future 1st round pick in 2026 for the rights to the number 2 pick, which was used to get Travis Hunter.
Damn.
That's a high cost for anybody, but Travis Hunter was the man. He just won the Heisman Trophy at Colorado, and he played both ways. So how would this turn out? The Jacksonville Jaguars were doing really good under Coach Liam Cohen, but Travis Hunter?
Here's the thing, everyone hits me up, and this is the funny part real quick. JB, it's only 2 games. You didn't say that for Sauce Gardner. You didn't say that for Patrick Surtain. You didn't say that with Stingley. Oh, damn, they're ready as rookies. They're the guy. They're natural, hip, swift, turn and run. Look at the backpedal. Look at the contact courage. You don't say that with this guy. Now he needs more games. He was the best ever, Jason, last year, you guys told me.
Woo!
Jesus.
People were already calling Travis Hunter a bust. Now, it wasn't because of his athleticism or lack thereof. It's just that he's playing on both sides of the ball. And as you know, position coaches and offensive coordinators and defensive coordinators typically have their guys from 8 in the morning to 10 at night But if you're playing both sides of the ball, you don't have enough time to understand packages, to get chemistry, to kind of get in a rhythm. And football is all about rhythm. So Travis Hunter played mostly on offense and some on defense, but not doing neither very well. Don't get me wrong, Travis Hunter basically showed flashes of explosive play. That is true. But then, well...
Breaking news out of the NFL, where Jaguars two-way star Travis Hunter has undergone season-ending knee surgery.
Damn, much love to you. That's much love, much love. Make sure you double tap that screen. Appreciate you pulling up on me.
The procedure repaired an LCL injury suffered on October 20th.
LCL, whoa, hold on. Damn. Oh, that boy hurt. Season ending. Wow. Oh, shit. I was looking in the chat, y'all. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, my God. Damn, Trap hurt for real. You knew for sure Hunter wasn't going to be what he was in college. Complete failure this season. Maybe he'll turn around his third season. Yeah, I mean, shit, he done now. This whole season ending. LCL, jeez. But, yeah, man, I still think the kid got some upside. Crazy upside at that. Crazy upside. I wouldn't write him off. I'm with you on that, Mike. Let's see what he talk about around about season 3. You know what I'm saying? Halfway through season 2, season 3. Then we can make some hard decisions. But whoa. Now we're just gonna have to hope. You know what I'm saying? Hope he can shake back and get healthy. Did his old lady leave him? We finna see. The Sir Roman salute. Secondly, you too small for both positions. I always thought he was undersized a tad bit. But I did think his athleticism would make up for his lack in size. I mean, a large part of the NBA, I'm talking about NBA. Everybody in the NBA motherfucking 6'7". Nah, a large part of the NFL is, you know what I'm saying, guys that's on the smaller side. But hey, them boys be cut up, ripped up, strong as an ox. So yeah, I thought it was a little on the smaller side too. But I mean, still, if you get healthy, his athleticism will make up for his size. But damn, hold on, this crazy, man.
Then, well,
breaking news out of the NFL, where Jaguars two-way star Travis Hunter has undergone season-ending knee surgery. The procedure repaired an LCL injury.
Hey, Honey Badger, my guy though. Honey Badger, my guy. That's been my favorite safety in the league since Troy Polamalu left. I became a fan when he was at LSU. Hey, look, Honey Badger's the truth. On my other channel, I be playing Madden, man. Rarely, and sometimes on stream, I hop on there and play the game, and Honey Badger done won me so many games. Like, that's my dog, bro. Terrence Matthew? Mateo? Like, I can't pronounce his last name, but hey, yeah, Honey Badger, my dog, for real. Man, Chill, what's up with you? What's good, Chill? You played college football and had to be a certain weight. By the way, you played running back and left outside linebacker. Okay. My boy was a dog. My boy was a motherfucking dog. My boy said he catch you come around that outside line. Don't let Mike catch you around that outside line now. It's gonna get ugly. Come around that end you want to. Why? See what it do? What's up with it? Not gonna lie. Yeah, his skill makes up for it, man. I'm telling you, boy, Honey Badger, a dog, man.
He suffered on October 20th, and he's expected to return to full.
And the thing about it, he's not the fastest. He's not the fastest motherfucker. He don't hit the hardest that much. He just make impact plays, bro. Yeah, he'll like so up too, but bro, really just make impact play. He's gonna make the right play at the right time in the game.
Football activities within 6 months. Our Jonathan Jones reports that Hunter's injury is not expected to have any long-term impact on his career. The number 2 overall pick took the majority of his snaps on offense this season, tallying 28 catches for just under 300 yards and a touchdown. On the other side of the ball, he racked up 15 tackles and 3 passes defended.
Travis Hunter would tear his LCL in a no contact situation in practice. This put him out for the entire year. And of course, it led to the critics.
I think Colorado playing Travis for as many snaps as they did was complete coaching malpractice. Now, Trav, he's obviously a super competitor. He wanted to be out there for as many plays as possible. And at a certain point, I think as the coach, the onus is on you to kind of rein him in. And by that, I mean, there was really no reason for him to be playing full time on both sides of the ball when you knew that he was going to be an NFL player.
Now, Deion Sanders is the reason why Travis Hunter is ruined. But to be honest, Deion is the reason why Travis Hunter is what he is today. I mean, he let Travis Hunter do his thing. And again, he basically got hurt. The non-contact injury, it can happen to anybody. It happens to a lot of people. So I'm not sure if I buy that. But even the coach was asked.
You still expect him to be your number one receiver and your number one cornerback at some point down the road?
You know, it's all that's very premature to answer at this point. You know, you have a lot of confidence in the makeup, the person, the competitor, the athlete, the talent. Like I said, so many players have gone through minor setbacks for major comebacks, and that's been the complete message to him.
Are you going to let Travis Hunter play two ways? That's the story of the day, and people just don't understand. And so now it looks
okay. Mike might say he's still padded up, bro. So that's dope.
Are you going to let Travis Hunter play two ways? That's the story of the day, and people just don't understand. And so now it looks like Travis Hunter's first year is a bust. Not necessarily because he's taking kind of long to adapt, but also because of what the Jaguars had to pay for him, which was a lot of money. Not to mention, Travis Hunter signed like a $30 million signing bonus. He wanted all of that money up front. And of course, we all know what he did. Bought a house, bought a car, and took care of the family. But see, there's another side of this that we're not talking about. Number one, the stress of not living up to expectations. This hurts everybody. Travis Hunter, they invested a lot of money in this guy, paid a lot of money in this guy. But the reality is that there were a lot of guys that they could have got. One guy is Emeka Egbuka. They could have got him at the number 19th pick. The guy is killing it. He got like 40 receptions for 677 yards and 6 touchdowns so far. That's like double what Travis Hunter is getting with the Jaguars. Then there's Teodoro McMillan. He went number 8. So if they would have stayed at 5, they could have possibly traded down and got some draft capital and ended up with this guy anyway. Or they could have got my man Luther Burden. You know what I'm saying? That's playing on the Bears. He's an explosive guy. They could have turned around and picked another person on defense. They could have got a cornerback and got a wide receiver. So then you get the fans talking about how you're a bust and all of that mental pressure. It has to get to you. And then number 2, you're taking care of a lot of goddamn people. One of the stressful things about coming from poverty into having money, and again, I know Travis Hunter has some money with the NIL deals and things like that, but people are really expecting probably a lot from this guy. And so he's taking care of a lot of folks. I mean, he got Leanna Lene, and then, you know, he got his own family and all of this. So trying to do so many things.
Now, while he's recovering, he definitely should be working on his business portfolio and even preparing now for his life after the NFL. Because a lot of those guys, they go through their career and have no idea what the fuck they're going to do when they put the pigskin down. You see it all the time. We just hope he don't be one of the ones that, you know what I mean, turn to gambling or get himself in no kind of crazy debt throughout his career. And like I'm saying, right now, why he gotta sit down and recover, it would be the perfect time for him to open up that portfolio and diversify the fuck out of that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Get his hands in as many legal pots as possible. Because he got the money to invest in whatever he want to. You know what I mean? So I really hope this kid got somebody in his corner like, hey, you know what I mean? Hey, all right, everything ain't all bad, but it's a blessing and everything. You know what I mean? Now, while you got this money, let's figure out how to make it work for you in a real productive way. You know what I'm saying? If that was my young dude, that was my young guy, that's exactly what I'd be telling him right now. That's so he won't get, you know what I'm saying, in his head about the injury, or he won't be so or try to take his mind off, oh, I gotta get back on the field. I gotta get back on the field. Like, nah, bro, you got an amazing tool right now that you can utilize right now. And, you know what I'm saying, you can do that passively while you're working towards getting back on the field. But, yep. Damn, guarantee he'll be cut in the end of the season, or the off season because of the injury. lacking both positions. Yeesh. Man. Mob, might wanna say the video Carcino just played. Kwame was over there in the comments. Must see. Finna learn something very interesting. Oh shit, what Carcino was talking about over there?
He's at one time.
I'm gonna have to check him out.
Trying to learn offense, trying to learn defense, and then taking care of a lot of people. It really, really sucks. And anybody who's lightweight successful, or you've made over 6 figures a year, and then you have people in your family who are not doing so well, they just bring their burdens to you all the time. Even people that really you don't know, they come to you with issues, they come to you with problems, and you got to focus on what you're doing. And so because you're covering so much territory all the time, at least in his case, trying to learn offense, trying to learn defense, getting established in the new league. And then there's the other part.
I know that a lot of women's gonna be mad at what I gotta say about this, but a man should know that she wants you more than you want her. If you want her more than she wants you, it's gonna end bad, and you are gonna have a stressful relationship because you are gonna be trying to do everything possible to keep her in your life, and there's gonna become a time period where she just don't care no more.
Y'all know I had to go here. Travis Hunter, in my honest opinion, is in a relationship with a woman who just don't give a damn about his ass at all.
Damn.
This man is busting his ass every day just to keep this particular chick happy. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, he's now a father. So imagine you have all of this pressure. Many black men have this pressure. You know, you have family that needs money, mom, sisters, brothers, whatever you got. Then also, you may have a girlfriend, may have a wife, you may have kids, and then all of this pressure is coming on you at the same time, like within 1 year. 2 years ago, you wasn't a father, you was just playing football, making some money and just streaming. And now, you got a whole city depending on you every day, people writing up stuff about you. And then you have a girlfriend or wife now who was cheating on you and you ignored it. And you're basically doing everything you can to keep her happy because deep down, if you lose this bag, she is gone. And it is 100% true. She's not going to stay around. And another thing too, if you don't perform very well in the NFL, you also won't stay around there, right? And all of that is pressure. I don't care what anybody has to say. It's a lot of pressure, especially for a young man to just run into all of that within like an 18-month period.
Wait, whoa, Saul, she pregnant? Oh, no. No, she pregnant. Oh, bro gotta say bye to the bag. Man, bro gotta say bye to the bag. So, what it do? So with you, bro? Dang. No. She pregnant? No.
I mean, we have got.
He just said he a father now? Oh. Damn, Trav. Sad. Young lady was in it for the money. Now that he injured, who's to say she's still in that man corner? And definitely screwed now that the young lady pregnant. Nah, that's a fact. What? Yeah. Bro, wow, he should have. Nah, bro. Man, he should have been got up out of there. You know how people be when they be in love, cuz they can't see past it. Can't see nothing past it. Can't see nothing outside or in, you know what I mean? We was so enough in love, boy. It's a wrap, G.
Guys are like 40 and haven't been married, and 45 and haven't been married, and 30 and haven't been married. So imagine a young kid, like not even 22, 23 years old, running into all this money, running into all these demands, having to take care of a kid, having to take care of a wife, having to take care of his family, and you're not performing on the field.
Damn.
But what is the lesson here, fellas?
Hey, everyone. You can't do everything. You have to pick and choose the things that you're going to do and the ways in which you're going to spend your time.
Bro, on God, the whole world was trying to warn him, dog, in the most respectful way possible. Like, the whole world, bro. Ain't no bullshit. Oh, man, I'm on this wood, too. I got a big backwood in my hand right now. I know you've been hearing the lighter flicking, cuz. I'm on the same thing. My mind auto-correct shit for you. We Gucci, trust.
certain things are not going to get the attention that they might need. You're going to be pulled in a bunch of different directions, and you're going to have to make decisions about what's important, and you're going to have to sacrifice some things.
Guys, if we can't learn anything from Travis Hunter, and we definitely can learn from his simping.
Got him!
Guys, we got to learn this. And the main thing that we need to learn is you can't do everything. You know, I don't care what you think you can do. There are things that you can't do. And ultimately, you will break down. In my honest opinion, it was better for Travis Hunter to basically focus in on offense or defense, but not both. But he felt that he could do everything. Up, he can get married. Up, he can raise a family. Oh, he can take care of everything. And let me just tell you, at first you can kind of do it because it's kind of new and you're kind of going through the motions. But the problem is that you just can't sustain it. And a lot of black men, especially guys who, you know, just trying to find their way in life, and I could even do this, we just expect that, you know, we got to try everything. I know people that got like 1,000 business ideas, and so they're trying all of it. And then, you know, at the same time, they're wasting their money, wasting their time, their expertise, and then they burn out, and then they have nothing to show for it. And this possibly could have been the case with Travis Hunter. Now, again, I disagree with one of the earlier guys talking about that Travis Hunter, you know, put his body.
Bro say he torched up. Where? No, you got your big old couple cans of these.
Through so much, and that's probably why it's breaking down. I mean, he could have a point.
Selena, hey, how you doing? Selena in the building.
Hi, Miss Parker.
We gonna let me fuck Miss Parker?
No witchcraft. Hunter did way too much talking and never showed up. I thought my boy said I thought he'd at least finish the season, but yeah, notice how much he put on his body. He did put a lot. That's what they were saying. I mean, that's what critics and sports analysts gonna say. Of course they finna blame Deion. Oh, he should have been playing both sides of the ball. They definitely finna blame Deion. But yeah, man, it would have been nice to see where he stacked up. Seeing that he was a Heisman Trophy winner, see what he stacked up against the rest of the rookies in the full season. Yeah. I mean, that would have been very telling. But they were saying before he got hurt, Jacksonville halfway ain't know what to do with him anyway. So, I don't know, man.
With that, but at the same time, Travis Hunter did not have to play both positions, especially when he didn't know how to do one thing right. What's happening?
Selena said she up late, she ain't going up work tomorrow. Hey, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Selena, boy. Y'all want to see something now. I'm trying to tell you, boy. Hey. And she's very knowledgeable too. Insight. Y'all go over there, get some game, man. Check out my homegirl Selena.
Now he's facing professional pressure. He's hurt. He can't play this year. He has so much pressure to perform again next year. He still has a young child. He has a wife. He has a lifestyle to maintain. He got his family. I'm pretty sure that wants something. His little brother. He got his mom. You know, he got people he looking out for. And again, the pressure.
Miss B in the building too. Where at? I can't see. I know what Miss B done snuck in the door on me. Hey, oh shit. Let's go.
Hi, Miss Parker.
We gonna let me fuck Miss Parker?
Of the fans that they spent all of this draft capital on you and you're not returning the money, and there are guys that were drafted after you that are doing better than you right now in their respective positions, leaves a lot to be desired. But those are the pressures that we put on ourselves when we just feel like we can do everything and then we can't. And the one thing that I would try to tell any black man, young or old, do your best to simplify your life. Niche your life. If you're gonna do one thing, make sure you get really good at it before you go to the next thing. Let me use this guy for an example. John Paul DeJoria, one of my favorite billionaires of all time. One of the reasons why is he basically learned how to leverage his skills into other things, never doing too many things at one time. In 1980, he formed John Paul Mitchell Hair Systems, right?
Hey, my boy So say he knew so. Yeah, boy, we locked in, boy. Yeah. I just want to make sure I ain't missed it. I've been locked in with the chat. The chat been lit tonight, cuz. I fucks with the chat, bro. There's some cool people in here tonight, man.
You guys know about that hair care product company. He did that for like 9 to 10 years. He was still
music on your channel. We're gonna check you out, bro. I be DJing on Fridays. On Fridays, bro, shit. Send me the slaps, whatever you got on the streaming platforms, whatever you trying to push right now. Every Friday, I be playing all the new shit.
Then in 1989, 9 years later, he co-founded one of y'all favorite drinks company of all time, Patron. Patron, as you know, became the truth. It was like one of the best-selling brands of the 2000s and 2010s. But guess what? He took time to do what he was doing first, then built into that later, and now he was a billionaire in 2 different industries. This is what a lot of guys don't have to learn how to do, even Travis Hunter, learning how to just stick with one thing, master that thing, go to the next, because doing too much at one time leaves you dusty. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy Yoshi Dude Jackson back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. What you for all the do subscribe to the bell. We're out.
Oh,
I need
man.
that Black Tree TV.
Dang, man. Shake back, Trav. Shake back, Trav. Shake back, bro. My boy gonna shake back, man. Now, I got one video right here. It say Joe Budden and Akademiks destroy Rory and Maul. Then I got another one saying goddamn Rock Nation trying to goddamn destroy academic friends. I don't know which one to click on first. I ain't finna watch both of them. Let's see what goddamn Joint Act was on. Fuck it, let's go. Let's go with this one. I don't even want no smoke rock with shit. Oh yeah, I don't want no smoke rock. No. We'll get in there. We'll see what they got going on later. Get us a little bit of speed on these motherfuckers too.
Turned against him. Only 3 Super Glazers were able to save the day. Snack-a-diddler.
Those 3 Big Macs are for me.
Meat-munching Maul.
I'm some OVO, riding Drake caping.
What? Hello, bro. Hello.
An era where all of Lawbree's music friends turned against him. Only 3 Super Glazers were able to save the day. Snack-a-diddler.
Those 3 Big Macs are for me.
Meat-munching Maul.
I'm some OVO, riding Drake caping.
And repugnant Rory. Aubrey's Avengers. Coming to a theater near you.
Damn.
Lawbreys and Gentlegrams, the snack-loving, lawbry-lusting, Big Mac smuggling, hungry, henny-hogging henchman and his everyday struggle, cuddle buddy, Budden, Joe, the goat of podcasting, are both blasting Rory and meat-munching Maul. As you guys know, their podcast took a blow when horrendously offensive tweets.
Hello, man. Bro came in this bitch spitting, didn't he? Bro came in this motherfucker full-on rapping, nigga. That nigga said the meat munching, seat hunching, goddamn teeth dumping, motherfucking what? Hold on, nigga, wait. Okay.
Coming to a theater near you.
Lawbreys and Gentlegrams, the snack-loving, lawbry-lusting, Big Mac smuggling, hungry, henny-hogging henchman and his everyday struggle, cuddle buddy, Budden, Joe, the goat of podcasting, are both blasting Rory and meat-munching Maul. As you guys know, their podcast took a blow when horrendously offensive tweets got exposed. Rory took his Twitter down, but his mentor still has a frown and didn't miss the chance to clown his former co-host, who without a doubt has felt the drown. While Akademiks doxed his kids, lots to cover you don't want to miss, so grab a snack, relax, kick back, and kiss or click the like and subscribe as I break down the bits. I study rapaholics for a living. Alright, Lawbreys and Gentlegrams, as you guys know, some insanely offensive tweets had emerged from Rory of the Rory and Maul podcast Twitter, really discussing things that he was saying anywhere from 8 to 15 years ago. Now,
Hold on. White guys like some ugly black chicks. Wow. Why the fuck would he? So now it's supposed to have to be like every black girl and celebrate my birthday for a whole month. You black? Whoa! Make my hello. Okay, I can't even decipher what the fuck the last one is.
I've been spending the last few days wondering, how did these tweets even resurface?
Man, that's what I'm saying, Selena. What the fuck, bruh?
Like, what inspired people to go digging through his Twitter to find this stuff in the first place? Those really disgusting things.
For me.
Now, if you know Rory and Maul's history with both Joe Budden and Akademiks, who were ironically the 2 founders of the hip-hop show Everyday Struggle back in the day, then you know that Joe and Akademiks obviously had some very unique, to say the least, reactions to all of these tweets that came out from Rory's account. Now, we're going to break the history down between Rory and Mal and Akademiks and Joe Budden. We're going to break down what Joe Budden and Akademiks had to say about Rory, because they definitely went in on him. Some would say rightfully so. You guys will be the judge. And for those of you who haven't been keeping up, we're going to try and make sense of how we even got here in the first place. How these vile tweets started dropping left and right, like they were a Kendrick diss record back in May of 2024.
I want to perform their favorite song.
So, speaking of Kendrick Lamar, I believe where this actually stemmed from was the fact that once the Grammy Award nominations came out and they did a little review of the nominees on their podcast, people were disappointed in the way that Damaris, one of the moderators on the show, was talking about the Clips and Kendrick Lamar, because they're two of the most nominated artists at this year's Grammys. They're going head to head in a lot of categories, and you can make the argument that both Let God Sort 'Em Out and GNX were two of the most phenomenal projects of the year, so it's going to be a close battle. Now, it was really Mal who had the most outrageous comments about the Grammys, saying that Kendrick's GNX should be the first album removed from the Best Rap Album category this year.
I'm some OVO, riding Drake caping.
But people expect that phony Montana manufactured mob boss meat munching mania from Mal. Damaris has always been the most logical person on the podcast, so no one expected her to sound like she was hating when she was discussing the Grammys. And on the surface, it didn't really sound like she was hating that hard, but what it spiraled into was kind of funny. Here's their reaction to the Grammys.
Okay, sorry. The official nominees for Best Rap Album at the 2026 Grammys are Let God Sort 'Em Out by The Clips, Glorious by Glorilla, God Does Like Ugly by JID, GNX by Kendrick Lamar, Chromacopia by Tyler, the Creator. GNX is going to sweep, and it's going to piss me off because The Clips deserves to win, and that's not Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick just opened his mouth. Someone gonna hand him a Grammy right now.
Jamal.
Where is your
Jamal?
I'm just saying, the boy is prophetic. That's all I'm saying.
He's a Grammy darling. That goes without saying. Do we think Alfredo 2 should have been in here?
Absolutely.
Okay, but what do we take out?
GNX.
You can't take out one of the highest selling albums.
Good night, sweets. Hey, you a good evening. Sleep well. Sleep well. Lovely Selena, everybody.
It's so fucking Grammy misogynistic, Glorilla.
Okay, I would agree with you. The only reason
I was trying to keep a female representation there. I was trying.
The only reason I think they got it right, because I'm not looking at whatever my taste is. If you're trying to put together a proper category that does reflect the entire genre, I could see why you would put Glorilla in there. The album is good.
It's a good album.
I personally would put Alfredo 2 there before it, but I get why they would do this. Like, yeah. Sometimes they keep it fair, sometimes they don't. I can never really, figure that out with the Grammys. But I mean, congrats to everyone in this category. I think they'll give it to Clips, Let God Sort 'Em Out, but won't give it to them in the Album of the Year category. I don't think they'll snub the Clips twice. I don't think the Grammys has the balls to do that.
They did it to Beyonce like 15 times. You don't think they got the balls to do it to the Clips?
Yeah, but Beyonce never sold coke.
If the Clips don't win, I won't be surprised.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
Coke. That's what
you don't know that.
Not knowing that Beyonce ever sold coke.
She's never stepped on something to make it.
Yeah, Beyonce never tap danced on a brick before.
So y'all don't think that JID could be taken out for Alfredo too?
Damn.
Okay.
No, it would be Glorilla for me in the rap category, but I don't want that to look like it's Glorilla hate, because she is my favorite female rapper, and I thought the album was good. But
Glorilla is your favorite female rapper?
Currently?
He didn't say of all time. He said currently.
Definitely not of all time.
Oh, I'm about to be like, what is happening? But currently?
No, she's my favorite rapper of all time. I'm not even female.
So as you can see here, Mal was obviously the one with the more delusional take, but Damaris was low-key shading Kendrick a bit by saying, Grammy darling, I'm gonna be pissed when he wins all these awards, cause I'd rather the Clips win. So people went off on her on Twitter, saying that she's just a Kendrick hater. She doesn't even care about the Clips. Her podcast with...
I was so wrong about that album. It was just cause I didn't like it personally, but I was so wrong about that motherfucker album.
Rory and Mal, it has nothing to do with hip-hop. It's about gossip and glazing Drake. They don't care about Clips or Kendrick. They just have a narrative to try and destroy Kendrick. And the whole theme of this thing is that they all probably should have just shut up on Twitter, but Damaris kind of kicked things off by arguing with people saying, I've never said I hated Kendrick's voice. Here's a bunch of proof that I really do listen to the Clips on a daily basis. Show me where I said all this hateful stuff about Kendrick Lamar. You guys are out of your mind. You're making crap up. But so people really took her up on that offer and caught her in 4K as if she was quoting Kendrick's Euphoria bar, where he rapped at Drake, I hate the way you walk, the way you talk, I hate the way you dress. Damaris was saying on the podcast, I hate the way Kendrick walks, talks, I hate the way he speaks.
I told you.
We're not Kendrick Lamar fans. I've said on every platform possible, I hate the way Kendrick Lamar raps. I hate the...
She sound like me, but nah, for real though. Yeah, Sauce, you were right. I thought it was gonna be a one and done, but nah, bro. The damn whole album stuck.
the sound of his voice.
Same. I hate his voice.
I hate his voice, and I will not listen to him again simply because I hate the sound of his voice. It does not take away from the talent.
So I bring all this up to say, if you're curious where this entire mess had started from, I think it was right here. Damaris was calling out Kendrick fans on Twitter, saying that they were making crap up about her, real sentiments towards Kendrick Lamar, which prompted people to go back and find receipts of her talking about Kendrick. And with that, people also started digging into Rory and Maul's old tweets. I myself even went back to Rory and Maul's tweets, but I was just looking up Kendrick and Drake, those two keywords, because obviously there's been a lot of bias on their podcast, especially from Maul.
I'm some OVO riding Drake caping
about Drake, so I want to see how they were thinking and talking about the landscape of hip-hop before they had any incentive to push a certain narrative or be biased towards one artist or the other, right? So I had found a funny tweet on Rory's page, and he actually responded to me, admitting that he was wrong. Back when Kendrick first kicked off this beef with the Like That verse, Rory had said Kendrick is a GOAT, but coming back outside just to shoot at the other two, Drake and J. Cole, that are always outside, it looks a little funny in the light. I don't know. I just don't think the control formula or moment will work in this scenario. And it's funny because ever since that beef, it's been Kendrick Lamar that's been outside, and J. Cole we haven't heard from him, right? So that whole tweet aged pretty badly. Rory acknowledged that. Spicy. But what he didn't initially acknowledge is how deeply offensive a lot of his tweets were from around 2011 to 2017, especially towards black women. He was making some really disgusting remarks about black women in general, and even about celebrities, commenting on Blue Ivy, Beyonce's child.
That man said, I never saw a good-looking black woman. That's crazy, bro.
And Rihanna calling her an HOE back in 2011. So whatever excuse you want to give him, like, oh, Twitter was a different space back then, there wasn't as much visibility, it was more like you were just communicating with your friends, jokes were a lot more insensitive back in the day, Rory was young, he was immature, whatever excuse you want to give him, at the very least, he should have been able to acknowledge that these tweets were offensive, even if his intention was to make a joke, and right off the rip, he should have apologized to anyone who did feel offended.
But at the end of the day,
boy tripping like a bow-legged midget, man.
I listen to it, and when it comes out and I see the talk, that don't sit right in my spirit. Trying to find a little angle and downplay his greatness. I want to say right now tonight, how many people think Kendrick Lamar is one of the greatest to ever touch microphone?
Well, it's not exactly what he did at the beginning. Rory made the decision to hop into a Twitter Spaces. If you guys don't know what this is, it's basically like a big group call that's broadcasted live for anyone to listen to. Now, I've actually seen Rory in several spaces over the last few weeks, and I always wondered why he was in them. It was a lot of spaces with OVHOs who would just like kind of prow at him over what he knew about, Drake's lawsuit or anything behind the scenes related to the accusations Drake had made. Because as you guys know, Rory made some crazy claims like that there was going to be a massive radio RICO. Basically, the entire industry would be exposed for the illegal tactics they've been using at radio. He was implying that Drake was about to uncover how labels were devaluing music that their artists create in order to turn a higher profit themselves. Just a bunch of crazy stuff, and then he admitted once the lawsuit got dropped that he didn't even know that it was about defamation to begin with.
I study
defamation
for a living.
I just bring this up to say, like, I heard OVHO's grilling him in a different OVO spaces a couple of weeks ago, and I was wondering, why is a person of this stature, who's running like a pretty accomplished podcast, getting on this random Twitter spaces with these random Drake fans to get grilled about a bunch of conspiracies related to Drake's lawsuit? It made no sense to me. Well, this spaces that he was on the night that all these disgusting old tweets were uncovered from his account was even more pointless. Not pointless because Rory shouldn't have taken accountability and apologized on a public forum, but pointless because at first he didn't really apologize and kind of gaslit everyone into thinking they were idiots for being offended at his offensive tweets. And because of that, this spaces spiraled into an absolute heated mess. Rory stayed in it the entire time, but for a while failed to acknowledge his wrongdoings, which led the tension to escalate further and further, and then he didn't leave, so it just kept spiraling into something crazier. And yeah, I mean, you guys can listen to a little clip of it. It was a mess.
You sitting here playing with people, bro, and that's what's pissing me off, bro.
I'm not playing with people.
I don't even get like this, bro, but you playing in the face, bro. With all this smart
I respect everything you're saying, and I do agree. I'm really asking.
The people in the comments that's throwing up the hundreds, they heard what the you said. I ain't about to repeat shit. I said what I said already, and you know what you said. That's it. Hey, Rory, that's it, bro. You apologize, now move on. Let's move on to another topic or something.
I can apologize and we have a conversation.
No, I don't want to have a conversation with you, Rory.
Which is fine.
Okay,
you don't have to have one with me. That's fine. I'm not asking that you need to have a conversation with me.
Rory, I ain't coming to have a conversation with you. I came here to bark on you, and then
which is fine.
Bark, and then you can move on, bro.
Okay,
no, I'm saying I'm the one that's saying here to address everything.
Next
I'm not running from anything.
Next person can talk.
Hold on, what did Rory apologize for?
He apologized for some of the tweets that he would not retweet or post or say today in 2025.
Man, get the f*** out of here.
How I tell you to come out and get him off and you make it worse? Jesus
here with this shit. Yo, Rory. Hey, yo, Rory. Go to sleep, bro. Go to sleep. Yo, Rory, go to bed, man. Go to bed.
Man,
I know you ain't in here. I know you ain't in here
How
apologizing for no
about
shit
that?
like that.
Because you got some weird tweets that we can bring
Right,
up.
this nigga got weird ass tweets too.
We can get down on your ass tomorrow.
You could get down on who is that? Who is that? Who is that?
Right. Who is that? Yeah.
Who is that?
Right.
You
Both of
got
y'all
weird
clowns
tweets.
get off the space.
You know,
Man, that nigga sound like Calvo, don't he? That sound like Calvin. But hey, that sound like young Calvin.
Both of you clowns.
Hey,
Yo, that's the same guy.
Hey,
clowned out suckers.
Bro, y'all are
he's
crazy.
cornball. Hey, yo, Rory, man,
Yeah,
just
get
go
your
to
goofy
sleep.
ass off
You in
here,
here
boy.
with some cornballs.
Yeah,
Go to
get your
sleep,
goofy ass off here, boy. Clown.
Oh, that's a tough guy right there, gangster.
Right. No, I ain't tough. Standing there. Standing there.
hey, Mo, if y'all
They're standing there.
Gangster.
Standing there, brother. I don't get tough until niggas get flight itineraries.
Oh boy. Spell itinerary.
Hey, next question, brother.
Spell itinerary.
Yeah, spell the pedophile, goofball.
Yeah.
Silly ass. Yeah, if niggas start pulling up your tweets,
Hey,
get real
pull up my
dark in
tweet.
this
Pull them
goofball.
up.
Yeah,
Get
your
dark
goofy
with
ass
it.
out of here, goofball.
Pull up my tweets.
Hey,
Who is
Rocky,
that?
who got the next question? Stop. Get these suckers off the mic.
I'm trying to figure out why
These
Rory
niggas is suckers, bro.
Hey, Rocky,
You talk crazy about black women. Y'all backbite. You niggas clowns, bro. Y'all beta males, bro.
hold on. Anything you want to say to that was, I'm trying to get the right words here, because for one, I mean, okay,
What would be the right words?
I bet you mean she's
I
trying
guess being apologetic for.
I have no idea what that tweet is about or what joke was going on.
My boy Dun. What's up with it, bro?
On Twitter, I may have been retweeting that in the sense of during that time when everyone was killing dark-skinned women on Twitter, and I was the only one defending them during the Wild Wild West of Twitter, which you was around for, Rocky, which all these people in probably in the spaces have no idea what that time was like. When I was the only one defending dark-skinned women at the time, I may have retweeted that as a joke because we were all going back and forth of like, this is insane that somebody would even think like,
Bro, it ain't no explanation for the dumbass shit that he was saying in them tweets. I don't know why he's sitting there trying.
I don't know. I'm just thinking in my own mind.
Right.
Because I know what I know what time it is. Like this, everybody that knows me on Earth, I know. Put your thumbs down. Put everything. I'm fine with that. Everybody that knows me knows. Come on, like this is crazy.
The whole space throwing their thumbs down. This crazy.
If I apologize for something that I did not even say or mean whatsoever, that would be disingenuous. Like I'm not about to apologize for a tweet saying I find black women unattractive. Everyone on Earth knows. The people that know me know exactly the complete opposite.
Rory, at least no more weave
Like,
jokes.
I'm not about to apologize for that. No, I'm not apologizing for
me. That wasn't even somebody tweeted that. I said that the wrong way. That was when you used to fake a RT that somebody said something like so that they could get canceled. You made a fake RT.
So you got them green dots over there. I got about 5-6 more weeks. I'm gonna see what that Honey Banana Bruce Banana talk about. Honey Banana Bruce Banner.
So that the person that you RT would get in trouble for it's hard to explain if you weren't on Twitter back then, but when you used to put RT and then like say somebody said something and they never said.
So
that's what you were doing. Rory was trying to get the person that he said that to. But at the end of the day, don't waste your time explaining that, because if people weren't around when all of that was happening, they just really won't understand. Like they just won't understand that.
I don't think that was a fake RT, Damaris. I think that before you had the repost button, you would tweet out RT and your
yes, I understand that.
No, but you can also fake the
example,
RT and put it at somebody else's at and say that they said this.
Tweet is real. That's why people are outraged. Like you don't address the tweets.
That wasn't even the topic of conversation. Rory came in here with it on his own.
All right, so basically, Roy done got exposed for saying a whole bunch of dumb shit back in the day. I see what's going on here. I mean, for no other reason, just to tell the truth, I really don't watch Rory and Mal like that, so I don't know. Yeah, shake back, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Shake back, boy. That's the motto of the night. Nigga been going outside all night. Y'all, hey, shake back. You know what I'm saying?
That's what you're trying to say.
Hold up.
Okay.
I see what's going on with this Rock Nation shit, though.
Let's talk a little more. And then I'll think about it, okay? So Drake bots his music. That's what you're trying to say. Allegedly. You're 100.
Okay, them cuts you sent me with Bruce Banner. Yeah, I'm gonna check them out. I'm gonna check them out. I'm finna check them out.
% sure.
Yo, Rock Nation, what y'all got going on, man? Rock Nation, Meg Thee Stallion, all of these people. What y'all got going on, man? How Drake telling y'all other bot? Y'all trying to get at Drake because y'all think he bot? Come on, man.
Act do not want to believe that Drake buying bots.
Yeah, I'm certain, yes.
So why are you certain? The evidence shows that. But why does the biggest artist in the world need to bot his music if he's the biggest artist in the world?
Let's talk about Steak.
You said what?
Steak got to do with this.
It's difficult to see why Steak would need to be involved in this, but in order to play devil's advocate, this could be because Steak is the owner of the live streaming platform Kick, which has been accused for botting, so as well as...
Oh, Thunderdome. Okay, got you. Every last one of them buying bots, so. Every last one of them buying more bots. Man, look. The only real music out here is the music that's on the underground.
Botting views for major streamers. Maybe they're botting music streams for Drake.
Let's talk about Steak.
Oh, talk about Steak? Yeah, let's speak.
Now, I don't want to... I know the investigator's name. By the way, I looked up their credentials. Again, I don't want to dox them because I don't want none of y'all harassing them. Apparently, they worked in cyber frauds, money laundering frauds, all type of... I don't know if they're investigating botting or what. I don't know what they're investigating.
Speak about Steak. I love Steak.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on Steak?
Do they pay you?
Do they pay me? Well, depending if the slots hit. You ever heard of Sweet Bonanza 1000?
But the investigator continued to press him on this and seemed to talk about Steak, Drake, and Akademiks as a singular organization.
No, I'm asking if they pay you to do the work that you do.
What work do I do?
On behalf of Akademiks, on behalf of Drake, do they pay?
Whoa. Time out. Whoa. How my name get up in the mix, shorty? Stick to the plan.
Nah. Green you in, my nigga.
I'm asking if they pay you to do the work that you do.
What work do I do?
On behalf of Akademiks, on behalf of Drake, do they pay you to do the work that you do?
Yo, chat. Could we, at some point, we gotta say, like, this whole, like, Meg Thee Stallion, Rock Nation, like, Cuckoo Nation, like, they're losing it. Like, they're losing it.
Ma'am, I'm just a gambler on Steak. I love the product. You ever heard of Eddie Craven?
That's a fact, Sauce. Everywhere. Motherfucker buy likes on everything. Motherfucker buying likes on X, man. Buying followers on X. That's fact. But nigga, hold on, bro.
I don't think you're being honest.
I am being honest. Listen.
Honestly, I don't even think you are who you say you are. So I'm not sure if this is like, if George thinks that this is going to help him or not. I don't know. I don't think so.
Listen, I just want to know why you think Drake bots his music, because this is a very harsh allegation. This is a man's craft here you're talking about. He's perfected his craft over his tenure of his huge music career, and you're trying to diminish it with some Kendrick Lamar allegations?
But Steak, Drake, and Ak were only 3 parts of her puzzle. She soon asked
MMR, what's up with it, bro? This shit getting crazy.
Him about another important figure.
What's your relationship with Aiden?
My relationship with Aiden?
So pretty much all them dudes, it look like all of them dudes who getting sponsored by the gambling companies gonna end up going down, bro. That's what it's looking like from the outside looking in. If they got investigators on the phone prying questions out of people, like, yeah, all them streamers who took gambling sponsorships, boy, they might be in some trouble. But either that or they better not piss the wrong people off. Wrong people being Rock Nation.
Great streamer, one of the forefront of streaming. Aiden who?
Well, I think you know, right? I mean, don't you guys message each other?
Aiden. Yeah. There's a couple Aidens.
I'm not gonna
are who you claim to be or you're not, but I'm not going to entertain you with nonsense. So if you
Who do you think I am? This is the wizard. Who do you think I am?
It's the wizard!
The lawyer offered to bring Grand food, and within this conversation we get some clues as to what part of the world this conversation took place in. You don't need a spaceship to get here, but it is a considerably long journey for Rock Nation to fly someone out to. On the call, Grand Wizard kept trolling that Israel was trying to get him, but when the lawyer asked him where he wanted food, he gave a very interesting answer.
Listen, the blackball is real. The Israeli party banned me off Deliveroo, banned me off DoorDash, Uber Eats. It's getting bad. Just bring me some Hungry Jacks and I'll come.
What's Hungry Jacks? Sound like something I should be eating. What? Don't tell me Grand is eating better than me.
We can do McDonald's.
Oh, okay. There we go.
McDonald's works.
Grand got good taste. Grand got good
Hungry Jacks.
Man, you finna get snitched down for some McDonald's, my boy.
Jacks is basically what Burger King is called in Australia. When Burger King wanted to set up in Australia, there was already a restaurant called Burger King, so they had to change it to Hungry Jacks. So this is the only country in the world where you will find a popular restaurant called Hungry Jacks. Then, Grand's accent started to slip.
These hackers, I posted Free Palestine a lot, like 100 times. So on my account, I do push pro-Palestinian support, pro-Gaza support. And I posted Free Palestine. The next day, I was hacked, locked out of my accounts, 100 times.
And then we pretty much have the smoking gun that Grand Wizard was in Australia at a certain point.
Do you know who you're talking to?
You flew 14 hours though. I have a big castle in Melbourne. Why would I not stay at the big castle in Melbourne? I have a big castle in Canada,
Y'all gotta, whoever the private investigator is, y'all went to the wrong place, wrong continent. Maybe it's because I'm friends with 6ix9ine, but it's in Canada. Y'all gotta get there.
Big castle in Canada. You like Canada? Big owl stay there. I got a big castle over there in Texas.
Got some castles going on.
Big castle. Big castles. We love castles.
The average flight time between LA and Melbourne is just over 14 hours. So if that's the case that Rock Nation had lawyers fly out to Australia to hunt down someone from Akademiks' team, then it means they're pretty serious about finding information. The problem was, Grand Wizard spent the whole time trolling them.
Please don't speak over me.
Don't speak over the wizard!
Here, okay?
Don't speak over the wizard!
Things that he says in the media for clout, it's because he wants to give me followers. Honestly, he can say anything. It doesn't, it's not true. I don't run that page. I don't have time to. I run Grand Wizard Chat. I'm a big meme page. Why? I don't have time to run these other pages. What do you...
Yeah, Sauce, you talking about them streaming forums. Them motherfuckers have whole streaming forums.
What do you not understand here? Have you never heard of a social media manager?
During the deposition, Akademiks was heavily criticized by Rock Nation's lawyers for relying too much on speculation, but it seems like this time around that Rock Nation are doing exactly that.
It seems like you don't have anything factual here. It's quite frankly seems like you don't have anything factual here because, listen, I'm not gonna perjure myself, and I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you the truth here. All your sources are from the internet.
Akademiks concluded that he can't say for 100% certainty that this woman was from Rock Nation, but he narrowed it down to 3 main candidates.
It's either Kendrick/UMG, who are trying to do their counter intel on Drake, or this is Rock Nation. Why would I say it's Rock Nation? Because while trying to pursue this Tory, whatever, but we want to get at Drake, Nicki, act thing, they have gone deeper down a rabbit hole to think that there is a cabal with how Clippers are making some of their artists and their propaganda look. They think there's money behind it. They think Drake is putting money behind it to make them look stupid. They're not thinking that maybe they just look stupid.
I love every second of it too, so I love watching this shit crumble, bro. Cause now the real shit and true talent gonna get a chance to shine if you work hard. Know what I mean? Gonna have to work at it though. But shit, we're gonna have a shot cause all that industry shit follow.
So they think there is some concerted effort. So that's why that could be Rock Nation. The other part is UMG/the TDE. Remember I told you when I met with Anthony Sella and when I went to Kendrick's show, he said he tried to put, not say try, he said he put a PI on Grand. I told you this, right? Like, go dig up the audio. I said this. Now, I can't just blame him because they have went to about 5 or 10 other people, some that are in relation to our situation and some that we know them, but they're not necessarily completely with us. So this is why, it's kind of interesting. This is between Rock Nation, TDE, and UMG, honestly.
There are some Rock Nation artists like Clips and A$AP Rocky that have beef with Drake, but this still doesn't make sense. In response, Nicki Minaj espoused yet another wild theory, but one that Akademiks actually thought made a lot of sense. And shockingly, Nicki claimed that Rock Nation were not upset with Akademiks for constantly talking about them. In fact, Akademiks had played right into their hands. On Twitter Spaces, Nicki went on a rant which sounded like something from a sci-fi movie.
You are asking logical questions and expecting logical answers. However, there is nothing logical in a game, okay? There's nothing logical in these games. You understand? You are in a game that you never signed up to play. The people that are doing this are using you as a part of the game as just another distraction to the docket. You see, a bunch of staged court cases, staged, depositions. You see, the things that you are doing that you thought they wouldn't think that you would do, they did know that you would do that. That's why they're doing what they're doing. They want you to go on the internet and scream about them. Anything but anything but for the people to pay attention to them dockets. You see, the questions that you're asking are logical, but only if this were in a logical frequency.
See, man,
you are just
I feel like motherfuckers will say people will say Nicki talk crazy right now, but I feel like she's saying something that means something. If you can read it between the lines.
A part of this game that those people are currently playing.
Nah, that's real. That's real. That's real. What you just said, yeah, Nicki, that's all the way real. And that's what I'm saying. Like, damn, I ain't even look at the chat. We saying the same shit. I don't think Nicki crazy word damn. Again, I think she's saying a mouthful right now. You just got to be able to read in between the lines.
They need the loudest voices to be irritated at the same time, to get on social media, to drown out the docket. They need to distract you. They need to distract my...
I got a feeling the docket that she keep mentioning that she won't, or that they would like us to be distracted from, might have something to do with that list, bro. That old Epi list, bro. I think it got something to do with that Ep list, bro.
Fans to drown out the docket.
The docket Nicki is referring to as Desiree Perez's highly sensitive lawsuit with her daughter that they have been taking out anybody who speaks on it. To cut a long story short, Desiree's daughter claimed that her mother told lies about her to place her into psychiatric care. So the whole controversy about Drake, Steak, and Aiden Ross could all be just smoke and mirrors and a stage controversy. Poetic Flacco has said that there's been a concerted effort to stop people talking about this lawsuit.
Anybody who posted about this lawsuit, if you used a picture of Desiree Perez, they copyright strike you. They got your stuff taken down. Tasha K did, I believe, like Interview or Jaguar, right? They struck that. They attacked it. So they're now saying, after putting a gag order on Damari, after striking down content, because I know I personally took down all of my content talking about that lawsuit, right? Because they sent me a strike for using Desiree Perez's picture. I believe it's them. If it's not them, I apologize. All right, I don't want no smoke.
And just like before, Akademiks agreed with Nicki, but only to an extent.
Yo, I believe Nicki. Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. Listen, no matter what even I believe Rock Nation has done, I think that it's no way they're that evil. And I'm just surprised that nobody from that camp, they claim to be in touch with culture, never come out and try to give some explanation or some type of understanding to people who truly support, them. And I think that's weird. That's absolutely weird. You get what I'm saying? So of course Nicki looks crazy when she's saying something when no one else is kind of like really standing on it.
And this is what happens with a lot of conspiracy theories. This conspiracy could be true, or some variation of it could be true, but equally, a lot of conspiracy theories emerge from a vacuum. Roc Nation is doing a lot of things that don't make sense, and a lot of people are simply filling in the gaps. They obviously don't need to clarify that they didn't kill D'Angelo, but the obsession with Akademiks and Aiden Ross and Drake needs a lot of clearing up in relation to Milagro Grams' comments about Megan Thee Stallion. What you have instead are actions that are having the opposite of effect of what was intended. Every lawsuit to protect Megan Thee Stallion's image now seems to be making her look worse, and every attempt to use depositions to get more information out of Akademiks and Aiden Ross is only giving us more information about them.
Oh man.
Well, out the way.
No, yeah, man.
T.
God damn it. So I'm about to go ahead and slide up out of here for the night, but yeah, bro, from what it's looking like, the industry is falling. Travis Hunter need to shake back. You know what I'm saying? You might can get away with murder long as you put the body in the trunk. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That dude David ain't in jail yet. So if you end up catching the hat, man, just throw it in the trunk. You know what I'm saying? You be straight. 6, man. I still believe 6ix9ine paid them niggas to rob him. But hey, I don't know. Y'all got a point though. Y'all got a point. Yeah. Who knows? But yeah, dang. He need to catch an L tonight in these streets. Y'all be smooth, man. Y'all be smooth. I'm gonna tap back in the morning time and see what's going on in the world. We're gonna stay at it, bro. I had fun tweaking out with y'all tonight, man. Salute my nigga Mike. Salute that boy So, man. What a man goddamn. Hey, Sauce man done. So can't pull up on me. All that. You know what I mean? OGs came through. We're gonna keep it going. Keep it rolling. Damn sure appreciate the support, y'all. Make sure you hit that like button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new around here. And shit. I'll catch y'all next time, man. New slaps on the way.